My name is Michael Elasmar, and I'm here to tell you about the Marketing Communication Research graduate program at Boston University. We call this program the MCR program. I started MCR in 1997, long before studying this particular area of specialty was popular. The name of the program at the time was Applied Communication Research. Several years ago, we changed the name to Marketing Communication Research to better reflect the content of the courses that we teach in this specific program. The MCR program was born in response to very strong demand by the marketing research industry for trained researchers who are able to bring together three areas of specialty: self-report measurement science, data analysis, and storytelling. Self-report measurement science is used to capture human thoughts, feelings, behaviors. Data analysis is the application of statistics to analyze what we measured in order to describe and predict what is it that influences human thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. And storytelling is the translation of what we find about human thoughts, feelings, and behaviors into a language that the client can understand and into actions that the client can take. The MCR program is designed to train researchers in the art and science of measuring human thought processes. What are thought processes, you might ask? For example, what goes through someone's mind before this person decides to buy something? And how is communication related to that behavior of purchasing? As you can imagine, many thoughts and feelings go through someone's mind before making a purchase. All the thoughts and feelings that go through someone's mind and how these thoughts and feelings are interrelated describe this person's thought process. MCR students learn to extract, quantify, and visualize thought processes, and then make recommendations to a client based on what they learn. To concentrate in MCR, there are 4 technical classes in addition to the requirements for media science. CM 722, 723, and 724 focus on the science of self-report measurement and on data analysis. 7824 focuses on storytelling and project management. What about media analytics, you might ask? Well, you can choose, if you would like, to take all your MCR elective classes as part of a certificate in data analytics offered by BU, and I will show you the actual classes that are part of the certificate. There are 4 classes that make up the certificate in data analytics, and they are on the screen in front of you: Foundations of Analytics and Data Visualization, Foundations of Machine Learning, Web Mining and Graphic Analytics, and Data Mining. The courses that are part of the certificate cover programming with R, doing data analysis with R, doing social media analyses using a variety of tools, and doing data mining. If you choose to take your electives as these 4 classes, then you will end up with 2 things: a Master of Science in Marketing Communication Research, or at least with a concentration in Marketing Communication Research. So we have a Master of Science with a concentration in Marketing Communication Research, and a certificate in data analytics. And if you're wondering, there is no additional cost in money or in time to choose to take your electives as essentially the courses that are required to obtain this certificate in data analytics. All you've got to do is make the decision, take the classes, and pass them, and you will end up with the second benefit of actually attending Boston University. The first would be getting the Masters of Science, the Master of Science in with a concentration in marketing communication research, and the second would be getting the actual certificate in data analytics. You might wonder, what do MCR students do? Well, most of them, the vast majority, work in what was traditionally known as the marketing research industry, which later on became known as the consumer insights industry. And of more recent times, there's a branch of that, which is essentially known as the user experience research industry. And then if you want to look at a sample of alumni, students who actually went through the program and graduated, I have a link in front of you that you can use to actually look at these alumni. I can show you where the link goes. So if you click on the link, you'll find out that as a sample of alumni, just to give you examples, you'll find out that the alumni can be essentially categorized as either on the client side or on the supplier side of the industry. If they're on the client side, that means they're working for a company like Sony or like Allstate, which focuses on a single brand or a small family of brands. And if they're working on the supplier side, then they're working for a company that is servicing a wide array of clients and providing them with consumer insights to essentially overcome issues that they're having or expand essentially their markets. And if you want to look at a sample of graduates, I have a few here that we can look at together. Here is Wan Yao, who graduated in 2021, and these are examples of graduates who are actually on the client side. Wan Yao graduated in 2021, and she works as a product manager at TikTok. Yu Jia, who also graduated in 2021, works in user research and market research at C-Money. Bridget, who graduated in 2016, works in marketing analytics and data analytics at Dentsu. Yuran, who graduated in 2016 as well, is a senior data science manager at Visa, the credit card company. Ayuna, who graduated in 2014, is a UX researcher at Google. And if you haven't encountered Ayona's YouTube channel yet, I highly recommend that you look up her channel. She gives you a lot of details about the user experience industry in all of its facets. David is actually an alumnus who graduated in 2012, and he works in market research, insights, and intelligence at Allstate, an insurance company. Lauren graduated in 2005, works in insights and strategy at the Clorox company. Jericho also graduated in 2005, is director of consumer insights at Nestle Coffee Partners. Maggie, who also graduated in 2005, works at a manufacturing at IFS. Michaela, who also graduated, I guess, in the early 2000s and 2004, and who worked for many years in consumer insights, and now is the leader of a specific program at Sony. Holly, who graduated in 2002, is director of strategic insights at Fidelity Investments. And that was a bunch of examples of alumni who are working on the client side. And here's a few more examples of MCR alumni on the supplier side. Alex graduated in 2019, works as a manager of analytics at Initiative. Michaela graduated in 2019, works as a data analyst at Tragic Martin Bailey. Christy graduated in 2018 as Director of Customer Experience at Ipsos. Jenna graduated in 2016 as Manager of Research and Design at Vital Findings. Miriam, who graduated in 2016, is Insight Manager at Inspired Insight. Suya, who graduated in 2015, is Research Manager at IDC. Gina graduated in 2007, is Director within the research division of Community Space, or better known as C-Space. Sarah, who worked for many, many years in Consumer Insights, now is the founder and director of her own organization. TJ Keat is one who graduated in 2005, is currently vice president, experience design at SAP. Liz, who graduated in 2004, is senior director of product operations at Community Space, also better known as C-Space. Jackie, who graduated in 2004 as well and worked for many, many years in Consumer Insights, is now Chief Customer Officer at Blueconic. And the MCR program has been around for so long that several of our alumni now own their own research companies. And here's a sample. Chris graduated in 2005, and he's the founder and owner of Insight by Design, the company's name. Lourdes is also an alumnus of the MCR program, who graduated in 2005, and she is owner and managing partner at Multicultural Latino Footprint. And Carly graduated in 2002, is also founder and president of Provoke Insights. So that gives you an idea of what do MCR students do. And here's an additional example or two of different things that MCR students do. A few of our MCR graduates apply to PhD programs. Here's a couple of examples. Shinyu graduated in 2020 and is currently a doctoral student at the University of Miami. Dr. Kate Curtin graduated in 2007, went on and pursued a PhD program, and is currently a professor at California State University. And that gives you an idea of the various things that students do after they graduate. Here's again the list of folks who graduated from the MCR program and who are now owners of their own companies. So if you have questions about the MCR program, do not hesitate to ask. Here's a link where you can get more detailed information. Consumer insight jobs, marketing research insight jobs, user experience research jobs are in every country. There is demand for expertise in this area all over the globe. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll see you on the Boston University campus.